Good morning, Mr. Hart. How are you?
I'm well. Can you hear me?
I can. Which file are you on, sir?
Where do I find that on the page?
Do you have a file of your own? I'm just trying to figure out which file you're here for.
I have a piece of paper I got in the mail. That's all I got.
Okay. Yeah. So you're here for your file.
I
You have
guess.
a charge. You have a case.
I'm the defendant.
Okay, that's what I'm looking for.
Okay, sorry.
No problem.
Hang on now, I'm getting signed on to Zoom.
All right, Mr. Hart, I suspect you're in the wrong room. So did you get a notice for today's date?
Yes, I did. That's what's
Okay.
in my hand right now. It says
Okay.
room number 2.
Okay. Show me that piece of paper so I can see the top, your name and the other name is. Adjust it to the left. And your name is Hart, H-A-R-T.
Correct, sir.
All right. All right, here we go. I found you. All right, so Mr. Hart, this is a file from January 5, 2020. It's a misdemeanor charge of assault or assault and battery. It is punishable by up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. And you've looked at your advice of rights. You understand your rights and options?
Is that what's on the second page?
I can't read what you've got, but if it says advice of rights on the page, that's what it is.
I did not receive a page that said that.
Okay.
Oh, I can see what I'm
That's it. I don't know how long that's been out here. So you understand your TV rights. That's watch court cases.
Sure.
Okay. You have a right to remain silent. You have a right to a trial. You have a right to an attorney.
Okay. Yeah,
Understand
sure. I
those
got
things?
that stuff. All right.
Okay.
Is my attorney a present? Where?
Okay. Yeah, bringing him in right now. Mr. Barone, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Got Mr. Hart joining us.
Morning.
And Mr. Barone, I've got a plea agreement that's been placed in the file by the airport authority prosecutor offering a 4-month delayed sentence.
That's correct, Your Honor. The problem that
Go ahead.
the problem Mr. Hart has is that there's apparently closed circuit television video footage that we've tried to obtain. We did obtain a packet of discovery from the airport police, and it did not include a thumb drive in the packet with the videos. However, the prosecuting attorney told me it was included in there. So we're trying to obtain a copy of the CCTV and the officer's cam as well.
Okay, have you been dealing with Mr. Mena or Mr. Zick?
Mena, Your Honor.
All right. Have you talked to him since you got your discovery and it didn't have everything you wanted?
We did, Your Honor. We reached out to him, I believe just recently in October, and asked, I did not receive a follow-up email,
Okay.
but I can have a follow-up phone call to see if we've asked for a duplicate copy. So I can reach out to him via phone. I did not receive a response back via email.
Okay, give me just a second.
Yes, Judge. I'm sorry, figure out what?
Council, I'm trying to get our next date. I'm assuming that's the best way to do this, just to adjourn it. So I'm trying to get you a date.
That would be great, Your Honor. Thank you.
Doesn't look like we have an airport. I'm gonna call Carol and find out. No, I'm good.
All right, Mr. Hart, let me confirm some information while I'm waiting for a date. Pennsylvania is a good address for you?
No, I live in Indianapolis, Your Honor.
What road do you live on?
5707 North Pennsylvania Street,
Yeah.
Indianapolis, Indiana.
And I just said Pennsylvania, the good address?
I apologize. I work in Pennsylvania is where I was
Okay.
traveling to. I apologize.
And do you have a cell number?
I do. 317-987-3445.
All right, do you have an email?
That is Benjamin David Hart, no space, no underscore, @gmail.com.
So first name, last name, Gmail.
First name, middle name, Gmail. David.
Oh, Benjamin David, I'm sorry.
Correct.
Again, Paula, January 12th, 7th. Mr. Barone, January 7th.
That works for me, Your Honor.
All right. They'll send out a notice. The clerks pick the times. All right, let's talk about bond. I'm assuming Mr. Hart's a good candidate for a personal bond.
Yes, Your Honor. We've appeared once already, and I believe it was addressed. I can't really remember, but
Okay.
yeah, we're asking for a personal bond.
Okay. Mr. Hart, I'm going to put you on a personal bond. The way you stay out of trouble is stay out of trouble and cooperate with the January date so that Mr. Barone can actually accomplish something that day. So raise your right
Understood, Your
hand
Honor.
for me. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court amount of $1,000 if you mess up on bond?
I do, Your Honor.
All right. Anything else, gentlemen?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Stay safe.
Thank you too, Judge.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like she doesn't have audio either. Morning, Jim.
Morning, Judge.
We're trying to bring Cheryl Dixon on. She's scheduled at 9:30, and I've already dealt with Mr. Barone and his client, Mr. Hart.
Okay.
I guess there's some kind of a closed circuit TV part of Discovery that he's been going back and forth with you on. He said he's going to reach out to you again. I just gave him a January 7th date.
Okay. Yeah, if I remember right on this one, PD had the Discovery out there. They said it was picked up. He says it wasn't. So So I'll have them redo it.
Yeah, I think the way I understood it was he got his discovery, but there was something missing. Some closed circuit TV film or something.
Right, which who knows if we even be able to get it.
Exactly. Yep.
Um,
And Miss
I-
Dixon, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I remember talking to Detective Bennett on this and asked him to get a second copy of the video.
Okay.
Looking at the email now, so I'll follow up with him on that.
Appreciate that. I just kicked Miss Dixon out, so hopefully when she comes back in, she'll catch the click audio button.
Okay,
And that's it. Don't have anybody else in yet.
okay. 8:30 Butalis.
Go ahead. I'm with you.
Butalis is going to be a plea, I think, with an attorney. So I've already done the plea form and he has it signed. So
Oh, awesome.
we're just waiting for counsel. Well, we have counsel with that one.
Yeah, and our register of action says the attorney's name is Reno.
Yeah, I think it's Elizabeth Reno or
Yep.
something.
Yep, I'll watch for that name. Yeah, and I'm gonna bet she comes in without a client.
That could very well be.
Good
Hello.
morning.
Good morning.
Judge will be right with you.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Good morning, Miss Reno.
Hello. How are you?
Great. How about your appearance for Claudia Butolis?
Yes, Your Honor, Elizabeth Reno for the defendant.
All right, Mr. Mena informs me that you folks have already got a deal worked out.
That is correct, Your Honor. And I believe it was sent to the court.
I've got it. Yep,
Okay, I was going to say late September.
I got it in my hot little hands. I'm assuming you're gonna go forward without your client?
That's correct. If that's all right with the court. I wasn't sure if this was still
Yeah.
proceeding today.
Yeah, as a civil infraction, I can do that. And
Okay.
you have clients that authority to do this, correct?
That's correct, Your
All
Honor.
right, so my understanding is the plea is double parking, the misdemeanor gets dismissed, fines and costs have already been agreed at $200.
That's correct.
Okay, how much time do you need to get client money?
Not long. I guess just payment instructions is the most important thing.
All right, so let's do this. Why don't I give your client until the 20th? Should do plenty of time. And probably the easiest way for them to do that is mail us payment, or they can do it online. If they do it online, it's probably going to cost them about 14 or 15 bucks extra because we use a third-party vendor on our website.
Okay. And make the check out to the 34th
34th.
district.
Yes, ma'am.
Sounds great.
20th
is-
give enough time?
Pardon me?
Is the 20th enough time?
Yes, Your Honor, that should be fine.
Okay. Anything else?
Are there any other appearances or just pay the fines and we're done?
Yeah,
right.
just stay out of trouble for,
Yeah.
so we don't have to deal with them again.
Sounds great. All right. Thank
All
you,
right.
Judge.
You're
All right,
welcome. Stay
Have a
safe.
good day. You
You as
too.
well.
Bye.
You want me to call Sam Dalla and ask him to hop on?
You can call him and ask him if he wants to do phone numbers or breakout rooms. Jim, I'm bringing in a Joseph Lindley.
I don't think I put an offer on this one yet, Judge.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I did, okay,
Yeah, I got no ops.
okay. I just didn't write it down on my sheet.
Looks like he's not connecting.
Hey, Jim, how you doing?
Hi, Murray, doing well, yourself?
Good. We finally got the Duncan divorce done, I think.
Oh, yes. A little strange when we were doing a divorce, Judge, with Murray as one of them, and the parties, both last names were Duncans. We had
That would get confusing.
Well, I've even got something more than that. After I got that one, Jim's or my client's name was Christopher Duncan, and then I got another Christopher Duncan. So I had two Christopher Duncans with divorces in Wayne County at the same time.
And none of them related to you.
No.
Yeah. Which file are you on today, Mr. Duncan?
I've got Brandon Zelke.
All right, and I see you fellows have worked out a plea to a double parking, so I'm assuming Mr. Zelke's not going to be joining us today?
Well, I think he wanted to, but Judge, I don't think we have to wait for him then. That's not necessary.
All right, you have his authority to enter this plea to the civil infraction?
I do.
I'll accept the plea to double parking as per your agreement. Fines and costs $200. How much time should I give him to pay?
Judge, can he have 14 days?
Sure.
Thank you. And I will give him a call now.
Awesome. Okay,
All
you're
right.
all set. Have a great day,
Bye,
Mr.
Jim.
Duncan.
Bye,
Hey,
Judge.
Murray.
Looks like it's gonna be a slow start.
Yeah, because they're all over the place. Lindley was 9 o'clock, he was early.
Yeah. And I'm kicking them out, hoping that when they come back in, they can connect.
That call in? Yes, I did. And as I told him, the judge said that.
Mr. Lindley, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Good morning.
morning.
Mr. Lindley, my name is Brian Oakley. I'm one of the judges at the 34th District Court. I've got two files with your name on them from January 11.
Mm-hmm.
Drove while license not valid or improper license, that is a misdemeanor. Carries a possible penalty of up to $500 fines plus court costs, up to 90 days in jail. And I've also got a civil infraction, defective equipment.
Uh-huh.
Joining us on Zoom is Mr. Mena, who's the prosecutor for the airport authority. He has made an offer. I think you requested a court-appointed attorney. Would you like to explore that offer with Mr. Mena, or you want to wait until we have an attorney available?
No, it's fine.
Which one?
No, I don't need one.
Okay, so the offer from Mr. Mena, I'll let you explain it. Do you have that in front of you or not?
I do, Your Honor. What we've agreed to is offered him no ops on person. So in other words, driving without having his license with him, that would be reduced from the driving while license not valid, and we would dismiss the equipment violation.
So Mr. Lindley, the added charge, the no operator's license on person does carry a possible penalty of up to $500 fines plus court costs, also up to 90 days in jail, and still a misdemeanor. You understand that?
Yeah.
Sir, do you have enough information to make a decision on that offer, or do you need some more information or some time to consider that offer?
No, that's fine.
You want to take the deal, sir?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Did you drive a vehicle at or near the airport on that January 11 date?
Yeah.
And at that time, did you have a valid license to show the officer that stopped you?
Nope.
I will accept your plea to the added charge, dismiss both of the original charges. I've got your address on Joy Road, is that right?
Yep.
And looking at your Secretary of State traffic record, it looks like your license is now clear, correct?
Yeah.
Awesome. Are you working, sir? Working, sir?
No.
When's the last time you worked?
April when they shut everything down.
Basically, COVID got you.
Yeah. I work
Okay,
at the airport.
Who are you working for?
Margaritaville.
How long had you been there, sir?
Oh, about 2 months short of a year.
Okay. All right. Is there anything you want me to consider before I set the terms of sentence for you, sir?
No.
All right. As I said, I dismissed the original charges on the no valid operator's license on person. Total fines and costs $400. I can give you a due date, or I can set you up with payments weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, whatever works best for you.
Due date's fine.
Tell me how long you need.
2 weeks.
So this Friday is the 6th. I'll give you until the 20th. That's exactly 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Can I come into the court and pay it?
You can't come into the court, but you can come to the court. We'll let your money in, but we're not going to let you in.
Okay.
So if you come to the front door, the security guys will answer the door, find out what you're here for, process your payment, get your receipt.
All right.
All right. Any questions?
Nope.
You're all set. Have a great day.
You said the 20th?
That's your due date. 2 dates from
Okay.
tomorrow.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Judge, I do have one that probably won't make it to you. I had an attorney send me a stip in order to adjourn. The last name is Carswell, was scheduled for 8:50. I just emailed the stip in order over to adjourn. We're waiting on discovery.
That's on Carswell.
Yes, 20-0383.
Jim, Carswell is a stipulated adjournment.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you pick a date?
No, I don't think we knew what our dates are.
I'm assuming that January 7 date would be all right.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And you said you sent the stipulation in, so somebody will find it and bring it in so I can sign it.
Yeah, I sent it to the e-docket email, and I think I CC'd Heather.
All right. Thank you.
Oh,
Good
no.
morning, Miss Belcher.
Morning,
Which file are you on today?
Laura Kraftowitz.
Craftowich with a C?
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
and Jim has changed his mind and he's gonna dismiss.
And she's in that fantasy world again.
Judge Laura Kraftowitz just popped into the waiting room.
Yeah, but she looks so confident when she says that.
She does. You should hear the things I have to be subjected to.
Oh, boo
When
hoo.
when she's not on camera, she's not as nice as she might.
That's
Okay,
a
so
lie.
Leanne, I just picked up the file and I've got all kinds of paperwork in the file. Did you see any of this from Ms. Kraftowitz?
No. What
Okay.
did you send in?
To whom it may concern, prepared the enclosed packet at the end of January 2020. Looks like she's got some email addresses or email printouts. Information about booking, an obituary. So let's bring her in and find out what's
Okay,
going on.
I know she was worried about seeing her grandma who had health issues, so I don't know.
Hello.
Hi, Laura.
Hi. Thank you for meeting with me. I really appreciate it.
Good morning. Do you pronounce your name Kraftowitz?
Yes, correct.
Good morning. All right, Miss Belcher, your appearance?
Leanna Belcher on behalf of Miss Kraftowitz.
All right. And looks like there's a plea agreement in the file.
That is correct. She would be tendering a plea to allowing with the original DWLS and speeding dismissed.
All right, the speeding is in default. So I have no problem with setting aside the default as part of the plea. But there will still have to be a clearance fee paid on that one.
Understood. And Laura, I can explain that to you more off the Zoom if you need me to.
Thank you.
All right, so Ms. Kraftowitz, the added charge is allow unlicensed driver to operate a vehicle, which carries a possible penalty of up to 90 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And you went over your rights with counsel, correct?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Understand the options those rights present to you today?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, how do you want to plead to the added charge?
Leanna, what should I say here?
Guilty. It's your options are guilty or not guilty.
Gotcha. Okay.
And if
Guilty.
you plead not guilty, then we don't have the deal.
Got it. Guilty.
Okay. All right. So did you drive a vehicle at or near the airport on November 6, 2019?
Yes.
And at that time, was there something wrong with your license?
Yes.
Suspended, revoked, or denied at that time?
Yes. Suspended.
Miss Belcher, are you satisfied?
I am, Your Honor.
So am I. I'll accept the plea to, good morning, Rob. Accept the plea to the added charge, dismiss both of the original charges. And listen to whatever you ladies have to tell me before I sentence.
Your Honor, it's my understanding her license was suspended over a speeding ticket out of state. There was a mix-up. She actually had paid it, but we couldn't get the paperwork. And for some reason, the court didn't have that, showed as paid, which ultimately had her suspended here in Michigan. She has since taken care of that. She has no criminal history, no contact with the criminal justice system. I believe she told me she runs a nonprofit, so she's doing well for herself.
Good, good. And the Eveline address in Hamtramck is a good one, ma'am?
Yes.
And I've got a cell number 313-556-4456.
Correct.
All right. Is there anything you want to add to what Miss Belcher has told me before I set the terms of sentence?
No.
All right. I will assess total fines and costs on this file of $600. I can set you up with a payment plan, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, or I can set you up with a due date, whatever works best for you.
I can pay immediately.
You're going to pay online?
Sure.
If you do that, our third-party vendor is going to hit you with probably about $25 worth of fees.
That's fine.
So I can give you some time if you just want to mail a payment into us and save the extra money.
You know, if I
I'm okay with you using the online. I just want to make sure you understand it's going to cost you extra.
I appreciate. I would probably pay the same, making sure it got there with tracking.
No problem. So let's do this then. I'll give you until next Friday, the 13th, just to make sure it gets done.
Okay.
All right, so the speeding ticket, there's a $45 clearance fee on that one. So if you send us 645, that closes both files out with clearances so you can get your license straight.
Perfect.
All right? Any
Thank
questions for Ms. Belcher, myself?
Leanna, can we just talk about how to do everything together for this?
Yeah, give me a call.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, call me on my
All right,
cell.
have a great day, ladies.
Thank you.
Ms.
you,
Belcher, you
Jack.
got anything else for us this morning?
No, sir, I'm just on call. So if you have any arraignments pop up, I'll be here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you, Leanna.
Do you want me to bring Sam in first, or do you want,
Why don't you see if you can figure out who the iPhone is?
okay.
Good morning, Judge Oakley. I apologize. The docket I have says 9. I apologize.
No problem. Didn't slow us up.
Hi,
Good.
Sam.
Hey, hello.
I'm trying to bring Miss Boynton in. We're having trouble with her audio. And for this plea agreement, I guess we don't really need her other than to let her know what's going on.
Okay. What was that last name again?
Boynton, Boynton.
Okay.
And Sam, I got a phone number for her if you want to try to call her. The plea offer was a double parking, $200.
What's
The
your
original
number?
charge is registration or plate misdemeanor.
Okay.
The phone number is 734. Hold on, maybe we're getting her. Miss Boynton, can you hear me?
Yes,
Awesome. Good morning.
good morning.
Miss Boynton, my name is Brian Oakley. I'm one of the judges at the 34th District Court. Joining us on Zoom is Mr. Mena, who's the airport prosecutor, and Mr. Jadala, who's our court-appointed attorney this morning.
Mm-hmm.
The offer made by the prosecutor on this file is if you plead responsible to a double parking, an added charge, you agree to pay fines and costs of $200, then the original charge from April 18th, registration or plate violation misdemeanor, would be dismissed. Do you understand that, ma'am?
No, because I was told only if I was to show my registration that I did go the next day and get my tags like I told them, then it would have been dismissed. That's what I was told before coronavirus happened.
And did you bring your registration anywhere?
Here it go from 2020 the next day when I went and got it.
I'm sorry, where'd you go with it?
I had took it up there the next day. When I was supposed to come back to court, they ended up
Excuse me,
shutting
ma'am.
everything down.
Took it up where? You took it up where?
I took it up there because my car got impounded. So I
Up
went
where? Where's there?
to the airport. I'm sorry, to the
Okay.
airport. It's still morning. I'm sorry. I took it up there to the airport the next day, got my car out the impound. And then that's when I thought that I thought I handled everything because I thought that was the court that I had went to until I got a ticket in the mail from 34. And then when I went up to 34 to take care of it before coronavirus hit, they just told me to bring back my registration to show proof that I did go the next day to get my car and that I had valid insurance before corona hit. And then I couldn't come back after that.
Okay. Gentlemen?
Your Honor, I think, the reality is she didn't have a proper registration. We're offering her a civil infraction with no points, not on her record. I think that's what we're going to stay with as the offer.
All right. Mr. Jadala, do you need a breakout room with the lady?
Sure, I
maybe?
could talk to her.
Okay, Paula?
Mhm.
I just brought him in.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can I ask what case you're here on, please?
Did it one more time.
Can I ask what case you're here on, please? Your name?
My name is Sandra Benson.
Good morning, Ms. Benson.
Good morning.
Ms. Benson, you've got a file here from October 3rd, 2016. The charges drove while license suspended, revoked, or denied. That is a misdemeanor, ma'am. It carries a possible penalty of up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. You've gone over your rights. You understand your rights and options?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you prepared to go forward today without benefit of the attorney, or would you like to wait for the attorney before you hear what the prosecutor's got to say?
Go for it.
Okay. Mr. Mena, go for it.
Your Honor, we're offering to add a new amended charge of not having a valid operator's license on her person. If she pleads guilty to that, we'll dismiss the driving while license suspended.
Ma'am, do you understand that offer?
If I plead guilty for driving without a license?
Driving without a valid license to show the officer?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So that one is still up to 90 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. But the big difference is it has no license sanctions. There won't be 2 points on your license like there would be with a drove while license suspended, revoked, or denied.
Okay. Okay.
Understood?
Yes.
Do you have enough information to make that decision, or would you like to talk to an attorney or get some more information?
I'm fine. I'm fine with it. I'll make the decision myself.
All right. And the decision is?
I will plead guilty to driving without having a license on my person.
Okay. All right. Did you drive a vehicle at or near the airport on that date?
Yes, sir.
And at that time, ma'am, did you have a valid license to show the officer?
I thought I did. I didn't know my license was suspended at the time because I was driving Uber.
Yeah, but you did find out it was suspended. There's
Yes,
no,
yes.
yeah. So you're satisfied that at that time you were suspended. You just didn't know it until they stopped you.
Right, exactly.
Okay. All right. I can accept your plea based on that factual basis, ma'am. I'll dismiss both, or excuse me, I'll dismiss the original drove while license suspended, revoked, or denied.
Okay.
Your address on McCartney, is that a good address?
Yes, sir.
And I've got a number 734-219-1166. That's a good number?
Correct.
Okay. And it looks like this is the only thing stopping you from getting your license back, this file.
Okay.
And are you working?
No, not at this time.
All right. Is there anything you'd like me to consider, ma'am, before I set the terms of sentence for you today?
It's been a long time since this case has been open, so I'll be able to take care of it, so.
Good. Glad to help you with that. Anything
you.
else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. So on this file, the total fines it costs $600. We can set you up with a due date, or we can set you up with payments, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, regular payments, whatever works best for you.
Can I pay $500 today and that'll be, I have $500 saved up for that.
Right, you can. If you pay online, we're going to, on our website, we use a third-party vendor, and they're going to hit you with some extra fees. For a $500 payment, I don't have my chart in front of me, but for $500, it's probably going to cost you somewhere around $30 extra.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, it's not like you live in Ohio. I could
Right.
just give you a payment date. So
Okay.
you can make that $500 payment before next Friday, for example. You could bring
Okay.
it to the court and save you that extra money.
Okay, I could do that.
So what's it going to take you to come up with another 100 though? How much time?
Probably another couple weeks.
If you want me to, I'll just give you 30 days to pay the whole damn thing, and then you're just done.
Okay, I could do
Okay.
that. Okay,
Then you're not driving twice and all that stuff.
that's true, that's true.
All right. And you're not going to drive anyhow because your license isn't straight yet, right?
No, I don't go anywhere.
All right. So I'm just going to say, let's November 27th, give you plenty of time.
That'll be fine, just fine.
You're sure?
Positive.
Okay. Good luck to you then, ma'am.
Thank you very
Have a nice
much.
day.
You too. That's so cool.
All right, Mr. Jadala, I think we've got Miss Boynton with us.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, at this time, she is willing to take the plea. She just wants to let the court know she's going to need time to pay the $200. She's laid
sure.
off from Ford now.
Sure, no problem with that at all. Is that correct, Miss Boynton? You want to take that deal?
That's fine, yes.
All right, I will accept your plea of responsible to double parking. I'm going to assess fines and costs of $200. I just noticed on the file, though, you are suspended on this one, so it's going to be an additional $45 to get your clearance, so you can get straight with the Secretary of State. Understood?
I have my license back. I paid my other tickets. That's the purpose, because of this situation is what caused the other ticket. So I'm in the process of finishing Dearborn, but I have my license. They gave them back to me.
I don't know how you have your license, because as of October 26th, you were suspended 3 times in Dearborn, 4 times in Dearborn, and once in Romulus.
I had went to court for them during the pandemic. I'm in the process of a payment plan with them. So I have them though. I have my license. I didn't get
Okay.
anything in the mail stating they suspended. I just knew I had to take care of this one in Dearborn.
Okay, I'm confused because your Secretary of State printout clearly shows you're suspended on 5 different files.
Nope, I took care of Romulus, not Romulus. I took care of Canton. I went to court for them due to the pandemic. I took care of Garden City, and it was only Dearborn in this one. These the only 2. And I'm
Okay.
on a payment thing with Dearborn, but I have
Right.
my license.
All right, well, understand what I'm telling you. The $200 does not get you a clearance on this file. So if you need a
Right.
clearance on this file, it's an additional 45.
That's fine.
Okay, how do you want to make your payments?
245.
Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly?
I'll probably have to do them monthly until
How
I
much
know
you-
like a certain amount. So I probably can do like, nope, just bi-weekly because I can probably get help. So bi-weekly would be fine for
Whatever
me.
works for you. Tell me how much.
Bi-weekly, I could probably do 20.
All right, I don't want to mess with $20 payments with the clerk, so how about we just do 40 a month?
That's fine. That's reasonable. That's
All right,
reasonable. I
and
could
when
get
can you
that.
make that first one?
Probably in 2 weeks.
November 20, all right?
That's perfect. That's fine.
Awesome. Okay, anything else?
No.
Let me confirm your address. You're still on Avondale?
Yes.
Cell number 734-560-3007?
Yes.
Okay, you have a great day, ma'am.
You too. Thank you.
Records there, yeah, there's a record.
Okay,
please.
Judge, we have Max Manugian, who is an attorney on Karam Dairy. His client is not in yet. And then
Hold on. What's the client's name?
Dairy, D-A-R-I.
Bring the attorney in.
Oh, dearie.
I'm just logging on to get the recording system from fire case.
All right. Jim, I don't have a plea agreement in the dairy file. Thanks.
Yeah, you don't, Your Honor. I was looking at this. This is 2 dangerous weapons charges. I don't have a report, so I don't know if they're firearms or not.
I've got a report in the file.
Oh, well, I'm glad you do.
Yeah, let me read it real quick.
Good morning, Mr. Manugian. Judge will be right with you.
Okay, thank you.
2 firearms in a bag, live rounds in the magazines, not chambered. That's what the
Okay.
report says. Good morning, Mr. Manugian.
Good morning, Your Honor. I am the attorney for Karam Dari on this case. This is the first time we've been in front of a judge, actually. This has been quite an unusual circumstance. Mr. Dari has been in the hospital pretty much nonstop for the last year. Maybe not year, but very shortly after this incident.
Right.
He's had 8 surgeries. His kidneys are failing, and he remains in the hospital. He's in decent spirits. I'm in good contact with him. I'm able to get a hold of him whenever I need to, and he's mentally all there. But he's had 8 surgeries and remains in the hospital and is unable to appear for court. I believe that we'll have a resolution to this case when he gets out of the hospital. But it's been pushed back all this time because of that.
Okay. Mr. Mann, anything?
No, Your Honor, I would just simply say that what I would do is probably offer 771, 6 months on the 1 file, dismiss the 2nd file, return of the firearms upon completion of probation.
Yes, and Your Honor, I anticipate that we will likely accept that offer. But I don't know when he'll be out of the hospital.
We could do it with a plea by mail, counsel, if that helps you. Might give you a way to just resolve this, wrap it up.
That could. I will get a hold of him. Could we set this for another pretrial?
Yeah, let's set it for January 7th. And in the meantime, you and Mr. Mena have some conversation, exchange some paperwork.
That sounds great. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Judge, on that one, I would just send them the plea agreement and a plea by mail form, right?
That's fine, yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Counsel, if your client likes it, you can just get his signature on the plea by mail and then get it to the court and we'll be done.
All right, sounds great, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
You as well.
All right, bye.
Stay safe.
You too.
Judge, I have 4 of them on here that are next, that do not have attorneys. Do you want me to bring them in first or find out who iPhone is?
Give me a minute. Who was the first one that was in the list?
Kaylee Truby, Truby.
All right.
But she was the first one in.
Good morning, Ms. Truby. Good morning.
Morning, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Ms. Truby, my name is Brian Oakley. I'm one of the judges at the 34th District Court. I've got 2 files from September 14, 2020 with your name on them. 2 different counts of disorderly person. Each one of those charges carries a possible penalty of up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. Do you understand that? I'm sorry, do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand your rights? Have you had a chance to go over your rights and options?
I talked to the court yesterday, so I mean, I know I can plead guilty and accept the fine and whatever I get charged, or that I can try to push this out and go to a court date. I want to get this handled and, you know, have this as a part of my past as quickly as possible. So
Okay. And are you going forward today without benefit of an attorney?
yes, I do not have an attorney,
Okay.
no.
Do you want one? We've got a court-appointed attorney available online.
Can they just quickly join?
I don't know how quickly we can get them to join because they might be wrapped up right now, but we can get you in contact with them if you want to talk to them.
Judge, if it's going to make a difference in my case, then potentially, but if I can just, if it's not going to make a huge difference, then I'm okay with going ahead without one, which I think for my case, I'm probably just going to get, I hope, just offered, you know, some type of a plea deal and be able to.
Let me say it this way. With or without an attorney, my sentence is not going to change. With or without an attorney, I don't think the officer and the prosecutor is going to change, but the attorney's right here, ready to talk to you if you want to get some advice.
Okay, I'm okay without it.
Okay. Mr. Mena, would you explain the offer to Ms. Truby?
Yes, Your Honor. What we're offering, if she pleads guilty to one of the charges, that charge would be taken pursuant to 771 for a period of 3 months, and after 3 months, the charge would be dismissed against her. The second file would just be outright dismissed.
Okay.
No criminal violations during that 3-month period.
All right, so Ms. Truby, what that means is you plead guilty to one count of disorderly person. I dismiss the other one. The one count that you do plead to, I'm going to keep you under my thumb for 3 months to make sure you don't have any problem. No new criminal offenses. You pay the court costs I ordered. As long as that all goes according to plan, then at the end of 3 months, that charge does not stay on your record as a conviction either. So if you have no criminal convictions now, this gives you a chance to keep that clean record. Understood?
Understood.
Do you have any questions about how the offer would work?
No, it's straightforward.
Do you have enough information to make a decision today?
Yes.
Your decision is?
Guilty.
Did you tell me what happened on September 14, 2020 at Metro Airport that makes you think you're guilty disorderly person?
I was just back, had a couple drinks, was nervous flying because of COVID, and I was disorderly. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Couple drinks as in too many and you got out of hand?
Yeah.
Mr. Mena, you satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Truby, I'll dismiss the A count or the file ending in 2360. And on the 2358 file, I'm prepared to sentence. We've got your address on 182nd Lane, right?
Yeah.
480-519-0166 is a phone number.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want me to consider, ma'am, before I assess court costs on the file?
No, that's everything.
All right, I'll delay sentence for 3 months in keeping with the agreement with Mr. Mena. I'm assessing court costs in the amount of $500. I can set you up with a due date or a payment plan if you want to make regular payments. Your call.
Due date's good.
All right, how much time do you need?
I can pay it in a couple months.
Okay, we're gonna wait that long, why don't we break it up and make a couple payments monthly?
I can pay it by, what's today, the 5th?
Can you pay it by the end of by the end of the month, the 27th, November?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I've been praying for this court date, so I want this behind me.
Okay, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
You're all set.
Thank
Have a
you.
nice day.
Have a great rest of your day. So I would just go online to the link in my.
You can mail it to us if you want to save some money, or if you pay it online, that's possible. But if you
Okay.
pay it online, it's probably gonna cost you an extra $30 or so with a third-party vendor.
Oh, okay.
But if you just want to mail us a check, that gives you plenty of time to do that.
Cool. Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right. Have a great rest of your day.
You made it in, Mr. Embill.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How you doing, sir?
Wonderful. My name is Brian Oakley. I'm one of the judges at the 34th District Court.
Yes, sir.
I've got a file here with your name on it from August 29, 2020, abandoning personal property, which is a misdemeanor punishable by up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Are you going forward without benefit of an attorney today, sir?
I've spoken to the prosecuting attorney. That would be Mr. James Mena. And I believe the current file should, well, the document I signed puts it at a double parking offense.
Okay. I don't have that document, but Mr. Mena does, he's a hell of a nice guy, but he doesn't represent you. I'm offering you an attorney that advises you representing you. If you don't want one, that's fine. I just want to make sure you understand there's one available to talk to you.
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't, to be, Your Honor, I don't even see the seriousness, I guess, of requiring an attorney.
I'm not trying to disagree with you. I just want to make sure you understand what your options are.
Roger that. Thank you.
All right. So the offer is a double parking, Mr. Mena?
Yes, Your
Yes,
Honor, $200 in fines.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I emailed it in,
Just didn't make it to me yet.
just didn't make it to you yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mr. Emble, you taking the deal?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'll handle that and I'll pay that 200 as soon as possible.
All right. I'll accept your plea. I can give you a due date so you can mail it in. That'll save you some money. If you pay it online, the third-party vendor fees are going to get you.
Yeah, I'd rather knock it out because I'm scheduled to go to South America here in the next couple of days.
Okay.
So.
Well, travel safely.
Thank you.
So I'll give you till next Friday.
Yes, sir. I'll knock it out today.
Okay. You're all set.
Thank you very much.
Just want to
All right.
confirm your information. You're on Bemis Road still?
Yes, sir.
Phone 202-999-7663.
Roger that.
Awesome. Enjoy your trip.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're
Good
welcome.
luck, sir.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Mena.
Be safe.
Oh, you can remove him.
Judge, I'm going to see who this iPhone is. They're
Go
next.
ahead.
Good morning. Can I ask the name, your name, please?
Sheree Hurst.
Repeat the
attorney-
last name.
Hurst,
Hurst.
H-U-R-S-T.
8:30, Judge.
Daniel Bataras shows the attorney.
I'll be standing in for him today.
Thank you. All right, People versus Sherry Hurst. Counsel, your appearance.
Respectfully, Your Honor, Sam Richardala, P62186, appearing on Ms. Hurst. Your Honor, if Mr. Mena would be kind enough to reiterate what the offer is on this matter.
Your Honor, what we've offered on this is on the DWS second charge, we're offering a reduced charge plea to the charge of driving while license suspended. If she accepts that, we'll dismiss the DWS second and the no proof of insurance.
Thank you.
I
Mr.
believe
Bitar, do
you-
you need a breakout room?
Your Honor, I believe this is a matter, and Mr. Batar had communicated this to Ms. Hurst, and Ms. Hurst wanted to take the offer. Is that true, Ms. Hurst?
Yeah, but I still need to talk to someone first.
Sure, Your Honor, and I have no problem going into a breakout room.
We'll put you two in a breakout room. Paul, I'll make that happen. Ms. Dixon, can you hear me?
Yes.
Good morning. My name is Brian Oakley. I'm one of the judges at the 34th District Court. I've got a file from June 28, 2020 with your name on it. The charge is assault or assault and battery. This is a misdemeanor, carries a possible penalty of up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. Do you understand that charge?
Yes.
All right. I understand that you did not want to talk to an attorney today. You're going forward without benefit of an attorney?
They didn't, no one gave me the option, but that's fine.
All right, well, the option was on the notice you had. There was the paperwork that we sent you, told you if you wanted an attorney, told you how to contact us with that.
Okay.
So we've got an attorney available today. If you want to have a conversation with that attorney, we can make that happen. If not, we can go forward and talk to the prosecutor.
We could just talk to the prosecutor. I'm
All
not.
right, Mr. Mena, would you like to convey your offer?
I will, Your Honor. Thank you. Ms. Dixon, what we're offering you today is if you plead guilty to this charge, it'd be taken under what's called 771 for a period of 3 months. That means if you're getting no trouble in the next 3 months, pay your fines and costs. At the end of that 3 months, this charge against you would be dismissed.
You understand that, ma'am?
I understand it, but I don't want to plead guilty to something that I did not do.
Okay. So you want to set it for trial?
Yes, please.
Okay, you understand that you have because this is a criminal matter, you have two choices on trial. You can have a bench trial, which means the judge decides both the factual questions and the legal questions, or you can have a jury trial where the judge would decide the law and the jury would decide the facts. You understand the difference?
Yes.
Okay, what would you like to do? Ma'am, you're holding me up.
Smoke. Okay, I'm trying to decide because I really don't know what to pick. I'm sorry. I've never been in anything
Okay.
like this, and this charge.
It might help
What
you to
should I
talk to an
do?
attorney.
Okay, well, I will talk to an attorney. I'll do that.
All right.
Please.
We'll get you in a breakout
About
room.
the court date.
Put her in a breakout room. We'll put Sam in there as soon as we can.
And you'll have to deduct it from that deposit. And this boyfriend that went in with is no longer around.
The same day it happened, I let them know when I caught.
All right, Mr. Jadala, are we ready on the Hearst matter?
We are ready on her, Your Honor. Your Honor, she wants to avail herself to the plea. She just wanted to let the court know that the last time she was at court, the prosecutor told her that if she paid all of her outstanding matters in other jurisdictions, and she came to handle this, that there's a potential that she could get her plate back because her plate was taken from her. I was just wondering if that's something this court would be able to do.
Yeah, we can release her plate when she closes this file out. We can do a notice of adjudication.
Oh, I think we lost her, Judge.
Yeah, I think we lost her, Samir.
Uh-oh.
Oh, coming
There
back.
she is. Miss Hurst, you're back?
Yes, I don't know what happened. I'm sorry.
It's all right. No problem. All right, Miss Hurst, the plate, was that your plate or were you driving somebody else's car?
It was mine.
All right, we can release that plate with Secretary of State with a notice of adjudication when you get this file closed up.
What that mean? I'm sorry.
When you close our file, we'll do the paperwork so they'll release your plate at Secretary of State.
Oh, okay. I can't hear you.
Yes, and Your Honor, at this time, she's ready to plead to the offer where she'll be pleading to 1 count of driving while license suspended, first offense, and the second would be dismissed, as well as the companion civil infraction of no proof of insurance would be dismissed. Is that correct, Ms. Hurst?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Hurst, did you drive a vehicle at or near the airport on January 10 this year?
I did.
And at that time, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied?
Yes.
Mr. Jadala, are you satisfied?
Satisfied, Judge.
All right, so am I. I'll dismiss the original charge and the civil infraction that went with it. And ma'am, I've got your address on Cooper Street in Taylor. Is that a good one?
Yes.
And phone number for you, 313-775-1554.
Correct.
Good. Is there anything else you want me to consider before I set the terms of your sentence?
No.
Are you working?
I'm not.
When's the last time you worked?
It was last year, in December.
All right. All right, so the total on this file is $500. I can set you up with a due date or I can set you up with payments, whatever works best for you.
Can I get the payment?
Sure, you want to make weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly payments, doesn't matter to us.
Let's do monthly.
How much can you pay and when can you start?
Can I do like $100 a month and then I can start next month?
First Friday of December is the 4th. You want to start then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, any questions?
No,
You're all set.
thank you.
Yeah, and I'm ready to go into a breakout room with that, the client that requested me. I just don't have her last name.
Dixon, Paula will put you in.
Thank you.
Sammer, we offered her 771 for 3 months. She's asked for a jury trial, or a bench or jury trial. She didn't know which.
Got it. Thank you.
Mr. Juma, am I saying your name correctly? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, how do you say your name?
Juma?
Mr. Juma, my name is Brian Oakley. I'm one of the judges at the 34th District Court. I've got a file with your name on it from January 22nd this year. Misdemeanor registration or plate violation, which carries a possible penalty up to 90 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
I understand you're prepared to go forward today without speaking to an attorney?
I believe so.
Okay. Let's hear from Mr. Mena, the prosecutor. Mr. Mena, is there an offer for Mr. Juma to consider?
Your Honor, if Mr. Juma has taken care of his plate violation, we would reduce this to the civil infraction of double parking with a fine of $200.
All right, Mr. Juma, what was the problem on January 22nd with your paperwork?
My
Jury
car.
trial means that you'd pick 6 people.
Hold on a minute.
Uh,
Samir, you're out of the breakout room for some reason.
oh, wow. All right.
Hello? There we go.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Juma.
That day I was going to the airport and I was picking up my sister from the airport because she was coming back from Lebanon really sick. And I really had to take her. I had to pick her up from the airport. Well, my luck wasn't right that day. And there was an F-150 behind me and it was a cop. So I didn't really notice him.
Okay, my question is, what was wrong with your plate or registration that day?
They were expired. It wasn't. It was not. Yeah, it was expired. It was expired.
Okay. So what are you driving now?
I drive a 2012 Ford Escape.
Okay, and is that properly plated and registered?
I have a
Judge,
I
I'm
have,
sorry. Something's wrong, White. It's kicking him out of the breakout rooms.
We're done now with the breakout room. At least I am with Miss Dixon.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right,
No
give me
problem.
just a minute then. Mr. Juma,
there it is.
the vehicle you're driving now is properly registered and plated?
Yeah. I have a second. I have January 20th. I have with Secretary of State. I have to go get my title. I have paperwork for it. I have paperwork with it and everything, and I have temporary registration for now.
Okay. All right,
Until I
Mr.
go to
Mena?
Secretary of State.
Your Honor, I would offer him the double parking with a $200 fine.
All right, Mr. Juma, do you understand that offer?
Yes, sir.
And are you prepared to take that offer? Do you need more information?
No, all right, that's fine. I'll pay that $200.
All right, I can give you a due date on that, $200, or I can set you up with a payment plan. What do you want to do?
Can I just pay it right now with you or no?
Not with me, you can't. You can go on our website and pay it on, through a third-party vendor, which would cost you extra money because it's a third-party vendor. I can give you a due date so you can mail it or drive it in. Those are all your options.
I can drop it off?
Yes. You can put it in our Dropbox 24/7. If you want to do a face-to-face because you're paying with cash, you need to be here before 2 o'clock in the afternoon, between 9 and 2.
Okay, and then you Dropbox, I can just put cash in there.
24, I don't want cash in my Dropbox. But
So
you can
what do
put
you
a
want
money
in there?
order, you can put a money order in,
Okay, and if I want to do face-to-face?
just between 9 and 2, Monday through Friday.
Monday to Friday? So I can do it today?
Sure.
Okay. Do I go to the 34th District Court?
Correct. On Wayne Road.
Okay, I got you. I'll
Okay.
go there right now.
Awesome. Drive safe.
All right, thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. You have a good day.
All right, Mr. Jadala, your appearance for Ms. Dixon, please.
Respectfully, Your Honor, Sam Rajadala, P62186. Your Honor, I have communicated the offer. Your Honor, at this time, she wishes to proceed to a jury trial. I've explained to her that that would be only possible after the effects of the pandemic have wound down. She understands.
All right, and I assume, Ms. Dixon, that you want to keep using the court-appointed attorney services for that?
Yes.
Okay. All right, we'll set it for a jury trial. Let me confirm some information with Ms. Dixon. Address on Tacoma, a good one?
Yes.
Cell number 586-636-5703.
No. 586-252-5306.
25235.
No, 5306.
Okay. Any questions for Mr. Jadala or myself?
No, thank you.
And I just
You're all
want to make
set.
sure, 586-252-5306, correct, Ms. Dixon?
Correct.
Thank you.
Bring somebody else in.
I'm going to bring in Mr. Haitian, see who he's on. I'll bring in someone else. I'll put him back in the waiting room.
I'm bringing Jenkins in.
All right.
Jamea Jenkins? Hello? Jenkins? Jenkins?
Hello.
Ms. Adala, can you hear me all right?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
All right, my name is Brian Oakley. I'm one of the judges at the 34th District Court. I've got a file with your name on it from July 15, 2020. It's a misdemeanor charge of registration or plate violation, which is up to 90 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
The prosecutor for the airport authority has made an offer on this file. If you plead responsible to double parking, a civil infraction, the prosecutors offered to dismiss the misdemeanor and you'd agree to pay $200 fines and costs. Do you understand that offer, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
And would you like to take that offer? Do you need more information to consider before you decide?
I'm actually gonna plead not guilty. I have proof that I had insurance during the time and I was covered.
This isn't an insurance charge, man. This is a registration or plate violation.
Right. It was an issue from the Secretary of State because My insurance, it was reported as fraudulent insurance, a registration violation. However,
Ma'am, you're
I
not
had,
hearing me. You're not hearing me. This charge is not about insurance. You got
Right.
this charge because your registration or plate had expired on December 9th, 2019, and your ticket was issued in July of 2020. It's got
Okay.
nothing to do with insurance.
Right. But from my understanding, from what the she wrote me up was because the reason why that they took my registration away and it got reported as a registration violation was for fraudulent insurance. That's why I'm a little confused.
Okay.
So that's
So you want to set this case for trial? Is that what you're telling me?
So if I just take the $200, I wouldn't get that misdemeanor.
Yeah, if you take the deal the prosecutor's offering, that's just a transaction between you and our cash register. Doesn't go on any record anywhere.
Okay. Okay, I would take it.
All right. Yeah, I'm not trying to talk you out of a trial if you want a trial.
No, it's okay. I'd rather not even go through that process. I was
Okay.
just concerned about the misdemeanor. I've never gotten in
This
trouble. in my life,
makes the
so I don't
misdemeanor
wanna
go
do
away.
that.
Understood? I think I lost your audio, ma'am. All right, I don't know what happened to your
I'm
audio.
sorry. Can you hear me now?
Now I can.
Oh,
Now
I'm
I can.
sorry.
This deal that the
Okay.
prosecutors offered you would make the misdemeanor go away.
Okay, yes.
Okay, so you want to take the deal?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Fines and costs are $200. How much time do you need to pay that?
How long do I have? Can I have a couple weeks?
20th is 2 weeks and a day.
Okay, that'll work.
All right, let me get some information, make sure we got good info on you. Are you living on Pelham?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Cell phone 313-603-0016.
Yes, sir.
All right, any questions?
Yes. No, sir. Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much. Enjoy your day.
Okay,
You
I've
too.
got, Judge, it looks like Jemiah Jenkins is still not connected. So I'm going to boot her out. And then we've got 3 attorneys. Okay.
Vincent Heisha. Does that person's name show up on the docket, Paula?
I didn't see that name, Judge.
See if he's in the bar journal and call him because I'm kicking him out. Do you know what file he's on?
I have no idea.
He's on Latham, and Latham.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Blake.
Good morning, Judge.
Mr. Blake, you're appearing for Miss Latham today.
Yes.
Were you expecting her to join us?
To be honest with you, Judge, I haven't been in touch with her. I didn't know she had a hearing today. So if she's not on, I'd like to adjourn it for like a week.
I can adjourn it till January 7th.
So that's better than a week.
I don't know if it's better, but it's longer.
Okay, that's fine, Judge.
Mr. Mena?
Morning, Your Honor. Mr. Blake, what we're offering her is 771 for 3 months on the abandoned personal property, and we would dismiss the disorderly outright.
All right, that sounds good. I'll relay the offer to her.
Yeah, because these are old files. We just want to get rid of them.
Yes,
17.
I understand. Trust me.
All right, so we'll adjourn this to January 7. Have a great day, Mr. Blake.
Thank you. You too, Judge.
Thank you.
Bye.
Paula, what time was Latham scheduled?
I'm sorry, what, Judge?
9 o'clock, Judge.
Thank you.
She said it was, her secretary said contact her. His client is Scruggs. When he comes.
I do not see Latham at 9 o'clock. Oh, there we go. All right. Good morning, Ms. Kennedy. How are you?
Good morning, Your Honor.
I have a file dated August 6, 2020 with your name on it from the airport, disorderly person misdemeanor, carries a possible penalty of up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. Do you understand that, ma'am?
I did not. Can you please repeat that?
Sure.
Your Honor?
The date of the incident, August 6, 2020. The charge is disorderly person. The possible penalty for that charge is up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail. Understood?
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. I understand you're prepared to go forward without an attorney today, or at least you haven't requested one.
I had actually, accidentally, I had been emailing for civil matters on the homepage for the court. I had misplaced this letter letting me know I can email hearings at 34th District. So I had just done that. I had, at the wrong email, I'm sorry, requested a public defender and help with Zoom, which thank God worked out right now.
All right, so let me get you in a breakout room with Mr. Jadala, who's one of our attorneys.
Okay, thank you so much.
Is there an offer, Mr. Mena?
There is 771, 3 months.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, counsel. Which file are you on?
I've got Richard Schroda, SRODA.
I'm sorry, just to interrupt, but I was sent back here for some reason.
Paula's having trouble with the breakout room.
Okay.
And counsel, your appearance for Ms. Schroda? Mr. Schroda?
I'm standing in, Your Honor, for Mr. Davis.
Okay, do you have a name?
Spencer Clayton.
Thank you. And are you expecting Mr. Schroda to join us? Because I don't see him in the waiting room.
I don't think so, Your Honor. It's scheduled for 10.
Okay.
Just gonna try and work out a plea by mail if possible.
All right, well, the offer, well, Mr. Mena, you put your offer on.
Sure, thanks, Judge. What we're offering him is a 771.1 for period of 6 months. If the item seized was a firearm, he can get that back after he completes his probation. If anything else was, if the item was anything else, those items are destroyed.
Okay. Would you do, well, let me talk with him.
Yeah, you can just email, I mean, Judge, I think we just could probably set this for another pretrial, and Mr. Clayton or Mr. Davis can just get a hold of me and we can talk directly if they want to seek something different.
Counsel,
That's
that
fine.
work?
Yeah, can I get the email?
J Mena, one word, JMENNA at Mena Law Firm, one word.com. 2 N's in Mena.
If Mr. Schroda shows up, we'll just tell him to reach out to you and you've got some info for him.
Sounds good.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you.
Which was Haitia's file?
At 10 o'clock.
Judge, we are ready now with Ms. Kennedy. She's going to take the plea, Judge.
All right, your appearance for Miss Kennedy, Mr. Jadala.
Respect for Your Honor, Sam Jadala, P62186, appearing on behalf of Ms. Kennedy. Right now, I've communicated the plea offer to Ms. Kennedy. She wishes to avail herself to the plea. She understands she's going to be pleading guilty to 1 count of disorderly conduct under 771.1 for 3 months, Judge.
All right. And ma'am, you understand your rights and options after discussing those with Mr. Jadala?
Yes, I'm going to be paying, I'm sorry, I'm going to be paying a fine.
Okay, Miss Kennedy, you're killing me here because you're not answering the questions I'm asking.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand your rights and options after discussing those with Mr. Jadala?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you understand the possible penalty for the charge? Up to $500 fines plus court costs, up to 93 days in jail.
I understand that I'm paying the fine, Your Honor, in lieu of the jail time and staying out of trouble for 3 months.
That's the offer on the table. But before we get to the offer, I need to make sure you understand the possible penalty that you're preparing to plead guilty to. I'm not saying I'm planning on putting you in jail. I just need you to understand, once you plead guilty, you do open yourself up to those penalties.
May I have a moment to converse with the attorney again?
Sure.
I'm so sorry.
Paula, put him in a breakout. Mr. Haysha, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Great. You're calling in on Scruggs?
I am, Your Honor, and I do have a little bit of egg on my face. I thought Mr. Flood was going to be handling this, and I had presumed that he had spoken to Ms. Scruggs. Unfortunately,
Paula, they're out of the breakout
I couldn't
room.
reach her this morning. So I don't have Ms. Scruggs ready to proceed today, Your Honor. We have the offer. She's going, I presume, to take that offer, and we can get that in. But I'd ask the court for maybe 14 to 30 days just to reach her and go through it with her. I did receive that. I reviewed it. It's a fantastic offer. I don't see any reason why she wouldn't accept the same.
All right. My next date with the airport is January 7th, so I'll kick you that far out. If you want to resolve it before that, we can
That's
probably
fine.
do it through the mail.
That's fine. No, and I assume that would be the case. I appreciate that, Your Honor.
Mr. Mena, no objections?
No objections, Your Honor.
Thank you, James.
Good seeing
All
you.
right. Stay healthy, Mr. Haysha.
Take care, all.
Judge, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with the breakout room. It shows them in there and then it kicks them out before I can make sure that they're in there.
But using it, just start giving him phone numbers and he can talk to them off camera. It's too disruptive when he keeps popping in and out.
All right. I'm sorry.
That's
I'll have
technology.
to talk to Fred about that because it shows him in there, but he's not going in. Brewer does not, okay, you brought him in. No attorney, I believe. Yeah, he was scheduled at 9:40, no attorney.
Can you guys hear me?
Mr. Brewer, are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can, not very well though.
How about now?
Still pretty quiet, but we'll muster through. We'll get done.
All right.
Mr. Brewer, my name is Brian Oakley. I'm one of the judges at the 34th District Court. I've got a file from March 2nd, 2019 with your name on it. Charges drove while license not valid or improper license. That carries a possible penalty of up to 90 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I understand that you're prepared to talk to the prosecutor about an offer without an attorney of your own. Is that correct? Mr. Brewer,
Yes.
is that correct?
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can. The prosecutor's made an offer. If you plead guilty to the added charge of no valid license on person, he'd request that I dismiss the original charge.
How much is that fine?
On the added charge, in this case, it would be 600, but I can do payments on that if it helps you.
Yeah, we can do that.
You're prepared to make that decision and accept the offer?
Yes.
Sir, I've got your address on Jefferson Street. Is that a good address?
Yes.
Phone number 734-270-4991.
Yes.
Is there anything you'd like me to consider before I set the sentence terms?
I was wondering if I could do a payment, if I can get a payment plan on there.
Absolutely. Anything else, sir?
Now the payment plan, how much can I do a month? What's the least I
You
can
tell
do a
me how
month?
much you can pay. We don't like to take payments
Um,
less than 40 bucks. So if you can pay 40 or 50 a month, we can do that.
Can we do 30? Because it's kind of hard for me trying to. I
I won't
pay
do
this.
30, but I'll do 60 every 2 months.
2 months.
I just don't want to process small payments. It's not worth the clerk
Right.
time to process small payments.
Okay. Yeah. Can we? Yeah, I can do 60 every 2 months.
All right. When can you make the first one, Mr. Brewer?
What's today? Today is the 5th.
November 5.
Can I start next Monday? What's the date?
I'll give you until the 13th, next Friday. So anytime before that's good to go.
Okay. And would I go on to 34thdistrictcourt.com or the same
You can
website I
pay
went to the
online.
first part?
You can mail it or you can pay it online. If you pay it online, there are going to be some extra fees because we process online payments through a third-party vendor. Understood?
Yes.
But you always have the option of mailing it to us.
Okay. I can do the
Anything
online
else, sir?
payments. No.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Mr. Jadala, your appearance for Ms. Kennedy again.
And Your Honor, respectfully, Sam Jadala, P62186, appearing on behalf of Ms. Kennedy. Your Honor, I've explained to her, she understands the maximum possible penalty as well as the maximum fine. She understands, Your Honor, she's ready to proceed and move forward.
Thank you. True, Ms. Kennedy?
Yes, sir.
All right, and understanding all of this, is it your intention to plead guilty to the charge today, and are you doing so freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
On August 6, 2020, were you at Metro Airport?
Yes.
What happened at that date and time that makes you think you're guilty of this charge?
Your Honor, I
Your Honor,
actually.
I'm sorry, Ms. Kennedy, let me speak. Your Honor, she agrees to being disorderly due to there was alcohol involved. She doesn't remember precisely the exact events, but she does agree that she was disorderly at that time and date.
All right, so basically she's gonna plead no contest?
Yes, Judge.
All right, any objection to that, Mr. Mena?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I got to get some facts from somewhere, though.
Your Honor, we'd stipulate to the face of the ticket or the police report if that's in front of you.
I don't have a police report. The ticket says disorderly person disrupt, impede, or harass the orderly flow of passengers. I
We'd
suppose
stipulate to that.
stipulate to that. That gives us a factual basis. You satisfied, Mr. Mena?
I am, Your Honor.
I'll accept the plea. Ma'am, is there anything you want me to consider before I set the terms of your sentence?
Your Honor, I was on my way to a inpatient treatment program at the time, if that helps at all. I was instructed to drink to stay alive. I'm extremely sick. I'm sober and I will absolutely stay out of trouble. I apologize.
All right, anything else, ma'am?
No, sir.
All right, I'm gonna
I
go
mean, no,
along
Your
with
Honor.
the,
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go, that's all right. I'm gonna go along with the delayed sentence for 3 months in keeping with the agreement from Mr. Mena. Court costs are assessed in the amount of $500. I can set you up with a due date or a payment plan, regular payments, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. What's best for you, Ms. Kennedy?
How much is the payment, Your Honor?
Total is 500.
Okay, yeah, I can pay that in full.
How much time you need?
I can try to do that today. I've been having difficulty with anxiety. I'm sorry.
That's all
Is
right.
it something I'm doing on your website?
You can do it on the website, but if you do that, it's probably gonna cost you an extra $30 or $35 for vendor fees. If you want me
Okay.
to, I'll just give you some extra time and you can mail us a payment.
Okay, excellent.
So
I
if I
can
give
mail
you
a
till
check?
November 20, plenty of time,
Okay.
just make a check payable to 34th District Court.
34. Court, okay. Do I have to put anything on the check, like my, case number or anything?
If you put your name and case number, that's plenty of info.
Okay, excellent. Oh, no, I have a call. Let me decline this. I'm sorry. No, okay, sorry. Name and case number.
All set?
Yes. Can I ask an additional question to the lawyer once we, are done here?
Sure. Paula?
Or just one additional I'm so sorry.
Can we put him back in a breakout room? Trying to get that attorney to connect, but it's not working.
He is on Scott last name.
Good morning, counsel. You're muted.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. I'm not ready for you yet. Ms. Jenkins will be with you in a minute.
I apologize, Judge. I am here on Christian Scott.
And do you know if your client is going to be joining us today?
Your Honor, I'd asked to waive her appearance for this pretrial. We did file a motion, which was a motion to suppress, and we had some discussions with the prosecutor, the city attorney on this, which we haven't received a resolution on. So what I'd like to do is just set it for a hearing date for the motion to suppress.
Mr. Mena, agreed?
No problem, Your Honor.
All right. If we can do that on Zoom, we can probably get that scheduled a lot quicker. I'll just have Paula call the two of you and match your calendars. Gentlemen?
That's no problem, Judge.
That's fine, Judge.
Mr. Mena, I'm assuming you're going to file a response. How much time do you need before Paula schedules?
If I could just have Mr. Scott send me I don't think he may have sent it to Mr. Zick, but I don't think I've seen the motion. So if he could email it to me, that would be great. And then 10 days, something like that. It won't be long.
Okay.
I apologize, Judge. The computer froze. I couldn't hear the prosecutor.
He asked that you email him the motion because it might have gone to his partner. He hasn't seen it yet. So if you can just email it directly to Mr. Mena, then he
Judge,
can respond.
Christian Scott just checked in the waiting room.
Which doesn't change what I'm just doing.
I know, but it's his client.
Mr. Nasser, you got that?
I did not, Judge.
Your client just checked into our waiting room.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I did advise her, but I don't need her since we're just setting a date.
Yeah, Mr. Nasser, if you could just email me your motion, that would be great.
Certainly.
All right, so Paula will schedule a motion and we'll do it at least 3 weeks out, give you guys a chance to exchange info.
Yes, Judge.
Anything else?
Nothing further for the record, Judge. Always a pleasure. Thank you.
Same here, counsel. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Good seeing you, Mr. Nasser.
Nice seeing you.
I hope I didn't miss too much, Judge.
Nope. Paula, there's two different Scotts on the docket. No, I've got the one for Mr. Nasser. No, his client just came into the waiting room, into the meeting. Miss Scott, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, you need to talk to your attorney. We just had your attorney online. We're going to schedule that for a Zoom motion. So we've already taken care of what we could do today.
Okay, good morning, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a great day.
You as well. Miss Jenkins, I'm trying to get you unmuted. There you go.
Yes,
Miss
I'm
Jenkins,
here.
can you hear me?
Good morning. Yes.
All right, Miss Jenkins, I've got a file from January 19, 2017, open intoxicants in a motor vehicle. Carries a possible penalty of up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did you want to talk to the prosecutor on this file today without an attorney, or did you want to have an attorney that represented you?
I'll talk to the prosecutor without an
Mr.
attorney.
Mena, is there an offer on this file? Because the one I've got in my file is for a different charge, so I'm assuming that's a confusion.
Well, Your Honor, I have on the docket today for her 2 charges.
Oh, you know what? There are 2. I just found the other one. Drove while license suspended and open intox.
Correct.
Okay, go ahead. Explain the offer, please.
Yes. Ms. Jenkins, if you were to plead guilty to not having a valid license on your person, we would move to dismiss both the driving while license suspended charge and the open intoxicants in a motor vehicle.
Yes, that would be awesome.
And ma'am, the added charge of no valid operator's license on person carries a possible penalty of up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 90 days in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And understanding all of that, are you going to take that deal?
Yes.
Did you drive a vehicle at or near the airport on January 19, 2017?
Yes.
And at that time, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied?
Yes.
I'll accept your plea to the added charge. And I'll dismiss both the original charges. We're showing your address on Cottage Street. Is that correct?
No, that's incorrect.
New address?
Yes, new address is 16174 Braille Street, Braille Street in Detroit, Michigan, 48219.
Do you have a phone number?
Yes, 248-812-6092.
Is there anything you want me to consider before I set the terms of your sentence, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor. I just really want to apologize to the courts. I am on the verge of getting my life in order. I just cleared up 2 other cases that I have, one in Livonia.
I see your
and one in
license is clear now.
Southfield. I'm trying to be able to get my license. I just really want the opportunity to be able to have one.
Yes.
So
Your printout says you're clear.
oh, that's wonderful.
Good. All right. Anything else, ma'am?
I just really thank you so much for the plea and everything, and I just really want to move forward with my life. You know, I'm on the verge of getting myself back in school, trying to run a small business, and I'm a stay-at-home mom and everything. So
sounds like you got lots of free time.
Thank you guys so much. Oh, hands are full. Hands are full.
Good. All right, fines and costs on your file, Ms. Jenkins, $600. I can set you up with a due date, or I can set you up with a regular payment plan with weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly payments, whatever works best for you.
What's the lowest that I have to pay?
We like to keep the payments
if
about
we
$40
do like
minimum.
monthly.
$40 a month?
Okay. Yes. For how long?
Till it's paid off.
Okay.
Just keep running it.
I thank
When
you
can you
so
start
much,
that,
Your
ma'am?
Honor. I can start that today.
All right, I'll set Friday, the 6th as the due date. And we'll always take extra money. We'll always take money early.
Yes, thank you so much.
Any questions, ma'am?
No, Your Honor. I just thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
You as well.
Good morning, Mr. Green.
Good morning.
My name is Brian Oakley. I'm one of the judges at the 34th District Court. We've got 2 files with your name on them from June 1919. drove while license suspended, revoked, or denied, and no proof of passenger insurance limo. These are each misdemeanors, each up to $500 fines plus court costs, each up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand all that?
Yes.
All right. My understanding is you're prepared to listen to the prosecutor's offer without an attorney of your own today. Is that correct?
Yes.
Mr. Mena.
Good morning, Mr. Green. If you were to plead guilty to not having a valid operator's license on your person, we would move to dismiss driving while license suspended and the no insurance ticket.
You understand the offer, Mr. Green?
Yes.
Do you have enough information to make a decision on that offer? Or do you need more info?
I need more info.
What do you need to know, sir?
What, like, I need to understand, are those $500 each, or
The
how does that
possible
work?
penalty was $500 fines plus court costs on each file.
Mm-hmm.
I have to let you know what the possible penalties are.
Okay.
If you take the prosecutor's deal, 2 files become 1 file. It'll be no valid operator's license on person instead of the drove while license suspended, so there won't be any points with your Secretary of State record.
Okay.
At that point, I'll assess fines and costs. Looking at the file, it's probably going to be somewhere around $600, and we can work out payments on that.
Okay.
Does that help you make a decision, sir?
Yes.
What's the decision?
Take that plea.
Did you drive a vehicle at or near the airport on June 1919?
Yes.
And at that time, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied?
Yes.
I'll accept your plea to the added charge, and in keeping with your agreement with Mr. Mena, I'll dismiss both original charges. We're showing your address on Park Village, is that correct?
Yes.
Phone number 734-796-0042.
Yes.
And are you working?
Yes.
Where do you work? How long have you been employed there?
I work in Romulus. I've been employed here August 7th.
Who do you work for?
Yep, Automotive.
Good. All right. Is there anything else you want me to consider?
Nope, not at all.
All right. Fines and costs on that file, sir, $600. I can set you up with a due date, or I can set you up with a regular payment plan, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly payments. Your decision.
Can we do a due date? With
How much time do you
everything
need?
on there? Like 600 down?
The total is 600. So how much time do you need to pay that with a due date?
Next week around what, Thursday I get paid? Yeah.
I'll give you till the 13th if that's plenty of time. That's Friday.
Yes.
Do you have any questions, Mr. Green?
No questions.
You're all set. Enjoy your day.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Do you want me to bring in the iPhones to find out who they are? Or do you want to bring in the attorney?
Attorney. You know which file he's on?
Mansour, Mansor.
Good morning, counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sorry, I didn't hear you. I don't know if you said something, but I didn't hear you. Good morning to you.
Your appearance for Afghan Mansour?
AJ Dowd on behalf of Mr. Mansour, Your Honor.
All right. Are you expecting your client to join us?
No, Your Honor, he was having some technical difficulty, as they say. So I do
Okay.
apologize for that. That's why I
Okay.
was a little bit late getting on myself.
No problem. There's an offer on the table from the prosecutor. If Mr. Mansour pleads guilty to the added charge of drove while license suspended first offense, then both the second offense DWLS and the registration plate charge would be dismissed.
Okay, I'm not sure how we can do that though, if he's not available.
Can you get him on the phone? If you can put him on your speakerphone, we can probably take care of it that way.
Let me try. Just give me 1 second, Your Honor.
Sure. iPhone, you got your audio on? Hello, iPhone. We got an Antoinette on the docket.
a Henderson judge.
Ma'am, what's your name?
Nikisha Scruggs.
All right. Didn't we already do something with Scruggs?
We did, Your Honor. I believe she had counsel and he adjourned to discuss the offer with her.
Okay. Ma'am, you need to contact your attorney. We adjourn this so the attorney and yourself could discuss an offer.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
You as well.
What was Antoinette's last name?
Henderson, I think, Judge. That's the Antoinette I see at 1010.
Yep. Let's find out.
Okay, Your Honor. Sorry to interrupt, but we are good to go on that. I got him on speaker.
All right, good. Mr. Mansour, can you hear me?
I can't hear you. Hello, I can't hear you clearly. You're too far.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
All right. Has your attorney explained to you the offer?
Yes.
Would you like to accept that offer today?
Yes, I do.
You understand that drove while license suspended, revoked, or denied carries a possible penalty of up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail.
Yes, sir.
Understanding all that, you still want to plead guilty to that charge and you're doing so freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mansour, did you drive a vehicle at the airport on February 11, 2015?
Yes, sir.
Was your license suspended, revoked, or denied at that time?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, may I ask my client a question on the record?
You may.
Mr. Mansour, are you a United States citizen?
I'm sorry?
Are you a United States citizen?
No, I'm not.
Okay. If you recall, we spoke about this. Do you understand that a plea of guilty to a misdemeanor may have some immigration consequences? Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
And knowing that, do you still wish to proceed?
Yes.
Thanks, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You satisfied with the plea, counsel?
I am,
Satisfied.
Your Honor.
All right. So am I. Mr. Mansour, I'll dismiss both of the original charges. I'm showing your address on Canal Road in Sterling Heights. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a number, phone number?
Yes, I do. 313-207-7249.
Thank you, sir. Counsel, is there anything else I should consider about Mr. Mansour before I set the terms of his sentencing?
Your Honor, I am assisting him in trying to get his license reinstated, try to get his matters resolved. He's taken these matters serious now. I'm not sure if a bond was posted in this matter, Your Honor.
I don't see one.
Okay. I guess depending on the fines and costs, Mr. Mansour may need a week or two. Mr. Mansour, is that correct? Do you need time to pay depending on the fines
We
and
can
costs?
work on it.
Oh, okay, we can work on that. That's fine, Your Honor. I would just ask respectfully, if you assess fines and costs and close the matter out. I don't think probation is going to do anybody any good.
All right. Mr. Mansour, anything you want to tell me before I sentence you, sir?
No, sir.
Mr. Mansour, I've dismissed both the original charges. The registration or plate charge does have a $45 clearance fee that has to be paid. I'm not waiving that. You don't have to pay it until you want your license straight, but it's not being waived. On the drove while license suspended first offense, fines and costs $1,000. Can you pay that if I give you a couple weeks, or do you want to set up a payment plan?
Yes, can I set up a payment plan, please?
How much? How often? When can you start?
I can pay you in a matter of 3 months, and we can make that as 3 months, $330 a month.
When can you start?
Huh?
When can you make the first payment?
Next week, on next week, let's say on the 10th, I can make the payment.
That'll work. I'll give you until Friday to get that started.
Would that be by online, Your Honor, or mail in, or?
He can mail it in or he can pay it online. He can drop it off at our drop box. If he does it online on our website, there are third-party vendor fees. On a $300 payment, I think that fee's probably going to cost him somewhere around 25 bucks.
Okay, very well.
All right, so I gave him till the 13th so he can drop it off or get it here without spending the money.
So what I'm looking at, Your Honor, is $1,045.
That gets him clear on both files, clear with Secretary of State, correct?
Very well. Thanks, Your Honor. Have a nice day.
You as well. Ms. Henderson, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ms. Henderson, I've got a file here from August 17, 2020. The charge is a misdemeanor defraud innkeeper, carries a possible penalty of up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I understand that you were prepared to talk to the prosecutor today without your own attorney. Is that correct?
Yes.
Mr. Mena, would you talk about the offer, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, I'm going to amend it slightly. If Ms. Henderson were to plead guilty to that charge, we would ask that it be taken pursuant to 771 for a period of 4 months, not 6. And if at the end of that 4 months, she's had no further criminal action, that the charge against her would be dismissed, we would reserve the right to request restitution.
Ms. Henderson, do you understand the offer made by the prosecution?
Yes.
Do you have enough information to make a decision or do you need some more information?
I have enough information. I am actually pleading guilty because at the time I was not driving the vehicle. The officer or whoever it was that contacted me, they said that they had the person on camera, which was not me. So that's why I'm pleading guilty.
All right, you're pleading guilty or you're pleading not guilty?
Oh, I'm sorry, not guilty. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so you want to set this matter for a trial, is that correct?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Your Honor, if we
you're
could
gonna-
perhaps, I didn't have a report, so maybe if we could set it for a final pretrial, I can pull the report and the video and take a look at it. You know, with COVID as it is, we're not getting those things. So
sure,
rather than tie up the trial docket,
okay,
I'll pull the report. And if I can just get her contact number, I would talk to her.
You okay with that,
Okay.
Ms. Henderson?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to adjourn this till January 7th.
Okay.
Go ahead. Give your phone number, ma'am, so Mr. Mena can call you.
313-421-1021.
And ma'am, are you still on Faust Avenue?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Jim, did you get the number?
I did, Your Honor. So I'm going to pull the report and take a look at the video. I got to see her face today, so I'll be able to take a look at it.
All right.
Right. Once you look at the video, you'll see.
All right.
Ms.
thank you,
Henderson,
ma'am.
any questions,
Yes.
ma'am?
No.
Enjoy your day.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
Judge, I'm going to bring in Yusuf Musa and Mr. Durade Elder as his attorney. I'm bringing him in too. Oops, wrong one.
Hello?
Mr. Elder?
Hey.
Terrible audio, Mr. Elder.
Vehicle. Can you hear me now?
That's not bad right there. We're trying to get Mr.
Okay.
Musa connected.
Okay.
I'm on
I
here.
think he may be having some
He's
trouble.
connected.
Mr.
I'm
Musa,
on
are you
here.
there?
Yes, I am.
All right, good morning. Counsel, your appearance for Mr. Musa.
Durade Elder, I think I have Mr. Musa. My P number is 57728.
All right, Mr. Mena, would you like to make an offer on this file?
Yes, Your Honor. I know I put one offer in here in the last couple of days, but the original offer was and will remain that if he pleads responsible to the civil infraction of double parking with a $200 fine, we'll move to dismiss the trespassing charge.
Sounds like a pretty good deal.
Your Honor, I have full, it is, Your Honor, I have full authority to accept that offer on behalf of my client, Your Honor. So on behalf, I will accept that offer and plead responsible on his behalf to the offer made by Mr. Mena.
Thank you. Was that a 200 fines it cost, Mr. Mena?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Musa, how soon can you pay us $200, sir?
Today if needed.
Okay, how about if I give you until tomorrow at 2 o'clock? That way, if you want to drive it down here or put it in our Dropbox, either way, you won't have to pay third-party vendor fees if you pay online.
Okay, I can do that. Thank you so much.
All right, counsel, that take care of it?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Be safe, Judge.
You
and
as
Mr.
well.
Mena.
Have a good day, gentlemen.
Good
to see you
seeing
again.
you, Mr.
Good
Elder.
to see you too. Bye-bye.
Judge, I have a Princess Scott who's been in the waiting room for
Yep.
quite a while. She does not have an attorney, so I'm bringing her in. And then DeAndre Woods, the same scenario.
Hello.
Good morning,
Good morning,
Ms.
Ms. Scott.
Hi, good morning.
Ms. Scott, my name is Brian Oakley. I'm one of the judges at the 34th District Court. We've got a file with your name on it from August 9, 2017. The charge is drove while license suspended, revoked, or denied. The possible penalty is up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 90 days in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand your rights and your options?
Yes.
I understand that you're prepared to talk to the prosecutor today without an attorney of your own. Is that correct?
It's correct.
Mr. Mena.
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Scott, if you were to plead guilty to the new charge of not having a valid license on your person, we would move to dismiss the more serious charge of driving while license suspended.
Ma'am, do you understand the offer?
Yes, I do.
All right, the main difference is DWLS, or drove while license suspended, has 2 points on your driving record. The no valid operator's license does not. It's still a misdemeanor. It still goes on your traffic record and your criminal history, but it's not 2 points. Understood?
Yes.
And do you have enough information to make a decision? Thank you, Jenny.
I'm sorry, could you say it one more
Do you
time?
have enough information to make a decision on that offer?
Can he say the offer once more?
Sure. Ma'am, if you do, what you would plead guilty to is basically not having your driver's license on your person when you were pulled over by the police. And if you plead guilty to that, we would dismiss the driving while your license was actually suspended, revoked, or denied.
Okay, I got you now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And are you ready to make a decision, ma'am, or do you need some time?
No, sir, I can make a decision.
And what is it?
I will plead guilty.
Did you drive a vehicle at or near Metro Airport on August 9, 2017?
Yes, I did.
And at that time, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied?
Yes, it was. I was told it was, yes.
All right, I'll accept your plea to the added charge. I'll dismiss the original charge. Ms. Scott, we're
Thank
showing
you.
your address on Whitcomb, is that right?
That is correct.
Phone number 313-680-1264.
That is correct.
And is there anything you want me to consider before I set the terms of the sentence today?
Oh, I didn't hear you. Say it again. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Is there anything you want me to consider before I set the terms of your sentence?
No, sir. I just told them I really didn't remember at the time.
Okay.
But I mean, if I did it, I did it. So I'm not going to deny that.
Okay. Fines and costs on your file, $600. I can give you a due date, or I can set you up with a payment plan if you'd like to make weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly payments.
Bi-weekly
How
payments,
much?
please. $100
And when can you start that first payment?
on the 15th, or I'm sorry, I guess for you guys would be the 14th.
No, that's bad too. That's a Saturday. Next Friday, the 13th. Is that too soon?
Yeah, I think so. I get paid on the 15th.
All right, then let's go to the 20th.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
So do I need to wait until I've paid to try to get a new license?
Your license is clear right now, according to my printout, dated October 26th.
They won't give me a license.
Why? What are they telling you?
that I need to clear up my my charges, and I've paid everything. I paid like $45,
I would try
$2.76.
again because Secretary of State does not have you suspended on anything.
Okay. Okay. Do I need to? I'm trying to think. Do I need to take them something?
I can't imagine what you would take them because the printout shows clear.
Is it driver's responsibility fee or
No,
anything?
it
No.
wouldn't, trust me, it wouldn't show clear if you had a driver
Okay.
responsibility fee.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'd appreciate that. Thank you for telling
Yeah,
me.
and I know it's not easy. Matter of fact, I'm going in today on an appointment I made in August so I can transfer a plate. So
Oh,
I know
wow.
you can't just walk in and take care of business like you used to, but I'm looking at the paperwork. I see no reason why you can't get your license back.
Okay. Am I able
And
to?
that's their paperwork.
Am I able to renew it online instead of
I
going?
believe that's one of the things you can do online, but don't quote me on that.
I got you. Okay. I
All right.
appreciate that.
Good luck.
Mhm.
If you
Thank you
find
so
out
much.
there's something that's at the court, then come back to us. We'll try to help you because I don't see any reason why you can't get your license from Secretary of State.
Yeah, I didn't know either, but
Yep.
okay. Is there any additional information I need for the payment plan?
You can pay online. If you do that, it's going to cost you extra money because we use a third-party vendor to transfer those payments.
Okay.
We've got a Dropbox that you can use 24/7. If you want to pay in person, face-to-face, like a cash transaction, Monday through Friday, well, except next Wednesday we're closed, but Monday through Friday between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m.
Okay, and that's at the
34th
actual
District Court
courthouse?
in Romulus on Wayne Road.
In Romulus.
Yep.
Okay, I may give it
And
to
you
my
can
dad.
always,
My
I
dad's
don't think I said it, but you can always mail us a check.
okay.
Anything
So I
else,
need
ma'am?
to. I just need to make my first payment by the 20th, basically. Correct.
Correct. And then what we're going to do is we're going to send you a payment plan that'll tell you when all your other payments are due.
Okay, I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Enjoy your day.
You too. Thank you.
Judge DeAndre Woods has been in the waiting room. I'll bring him in and then I'll figure out who the rest of them are.
I clicked admit on Woods, but they're not coming in. There we go.
There we go.
Mr. Woods, are you there? Good morning, Mr. Woods. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
My name is Brian Oakley. I'm one of the judges at the 34th District Court. I've got a file from February 13 of last year. Drove while license suspended, revoked, or denied, which is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to $500 fines plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I understand that you're prepared to talk to the prosecutor today without an attorney of your own. Is that correct?
Correct.
Mr. Mena.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Woods, if you were to plead guilty to a new charge of not having a valid license on your person, we would move to dismiss the more serious charge of driving while license suspended.
Do you understand that offer, sir? Mr. Woods, do you understand that offer?
I think he's frozen.
It
Yes,
looks
I
like
understand.
Rose. Okay.
Mr. Woods, are you with me again?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Do you understand the offer made by the prosecutor?
Yes.
I'm having trouble with your audio, Mr. Woods.
Can you hear me now?
I can. Did you understand the offer made by Mr. Mena?
Yes, I understand.
Can you hear me, Mr. Woods? Paula, remove him. Yeah, Mr. Woods?
Yes.
Oh, so I got you on my speakerphone. Your audio on your Zoom is bad. Did you understand the offer made by the prosecution?
Yes, I do.
All right. Any questions about that? You need any more information? Are you prepared to make a decision?
Yes.
Which one?
Now, would it just be a fine I have to pay or something like that?
I'm not anticipating putting you in jail or on probation, if that helps.
Okay, yes. I appreciate it.
All right. You're pleading guilty to the added charge, correct?
Yes.
Did you drive a vehicle at the airport on February 13 of 2019?
Yes.
And at that time, was your license suspended or denied?
Yes.
I'll accept your plea to the added charge, dismiss the original charge. I've got you on DeQuinder, apartment 101. Is that a good address?
Correct.
313-452-8198 is the number I just called. That's a good one to leave on the file.
Yes.
Are you working?
Yes.
Where do you work?
I work at a little temp service. We go out do lawn service and house removal.
And is there anything else you want me to consider, sir, before I set the terms of your sentence?
No.
All right, looking at your driving record. Looks like you still got a lot of stuff to clean up.
I actually cleaned up everything. I just got one charge in St. Clair Shores. It just got 3 tickets on it, but everything else just cleared up on my end. I just went to the secretary.
Good. Good, okay, awesome. Anything else, sir?
No, that's it.
All right, Mr. Woods, your total on this file is $600. I'm going to give you either a due date or a payment plan, whatever works best for you.
I can have it done about like 45 days, no more than 2 months.
Why don't, we can just break it up. We can do monthly payments if that helps you.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
How much?
I do 300 a month,
Starting when?
starting.
Tomorrow is the 6th. I like Fridays.
Okay, cool.
You want to start tomorrow or next week?
I can start tomorrow.
You're sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. You're going to pay online. You're going to cost you extra money, you know.
Yeah, I think it's like a 25.
It'll probably be 25 or 30 for a $300 payment. If you want me to, I'll give you more time. You can just send us a mail, something in the mail.
Okay, well, yeah, next week then, next Friday.
Okay. Okay. You're all set. Enjoy your day.
Thank you, too.
Thanks.
Okay, Judge, I'm going to find out who the rest of these people are.
Bring in Rutledge because I think that might be an attorney.
Okay.
I
Christine,
don't see that name on the docket.
I don't either. Christine has a Nicole Flowers on her phone. She can't get in for some
Just
reason.
get her cell phone for me and I'll talk to her.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your name, sir?
Curry, Alfonso.
Curry with a C?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Curry.
Good morning.
Mr. Curry, my name is Brian Oakley. I'm one of the judges here at the 34th District Court. I've got a file with your name on it from February 22nd, 2017.
Yes,
The
sir.
charges drove while license suspended, revoked, or denied. Sir, that is a misdemeanor. It carries a possible penalty of up to $500 fines plus court costs. Also, up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Sir, are you prepared to talk to the prosecutor today without your own attorney?
Yes.
Mr. Mena, is there an offer for Mr. Curry to consider, sir?
There is, Your Honor. Mr. Curry, if you were plead guilty to the amended charge of driving without a valid license on your person, we would move to dismiss the more serious charge of driving while license suspended.
Do you understand that offer, Mr. Curry?
Okay. Yes.
Do you have enough information to make a decision, or do you need some more information?
No, yeah, I can plead guilty.
Sir, did you drive a vehicle at or near the airport on that date?
Yes.
At the time, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied?
Yes.
I'll accept your plea to the added charge. I'll dismiss the original charge. Mr. Curry, we're showing your address on Fairfax. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And a phone number 810-280-1606?
Yes.
Is there anything you'd like me to consider today before I set the terms of your sentence?
No, I'm just trying to get it all straightened out.
Okay. And I'm looking at your driving record. It looks like once you get clear on this one, you can get your license back.
Right. That's what
Good,
I'm
good
trying to
luck.
do.
Good luck. Anything else?
That's it, sir.
All right, Mr. Curry, on this file, the total is $600. I can set you up with a payment plan, or I can set you up with a due date, whatever works best for you. If you want to make weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly payments, we can set that up, or I'll just tell you how soon you got to pay it and give you 2 weeks or a month, whatever.
Let's do a monthly plan.
How much?
Yeah, how soon can I get my license? Do I have to wait till this is paid in full, or?
No, as long as the first payment's at least $45, we'll issue your clearance.
Well, I mean, I can make a payment today, probably 200.
All right, how much do you want to pay every month, though?
Probably 200.
Okay. All right. And you want to do that online, understanding that if you pay online, there are going to be extra fees.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because we use a third-party vendor. So for example, if you pay a $200 payment, I'm going to guess that's probably going to cost you about $15 extra. Or I'll just give you some more time to get started. You can send it in the mail.
I'll send it in the mail.
So
Send
let's
money
start
order in the
next
mail.
Friday. Is that enough time? Next Friday?
That's enough time.
All right. And I'm making a note in the file that will issue your clearance on the first payment.
Okay.
Any questions, sir?
No. So soon as I make the first payment, I can get the clearance in.
Yeah, the way that works is you're going to mail us a payment. We'll process that payment and we'll electronically, we'll talk to Secretary of State and let them know that you're clear on that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and get it in the mail today.
Okay. You can always call us, sir.
And let you know that it's in the mail.
Call us and make sure, for example, if you mail it today, then call us say next Wednesday, or don't, Wednesday we're closed. Call us next Thursday, see if we've processed the payment yet. If you're really in a rush, if it's worth coming down from Flint, if you hand us the payment, we're going to hand you a clearance. You're going to know right then that you're clear.
Okay, give me an address.
Ready?
Ready? Yes.
11131.
Okay.
South Wayne Road.
South Wayne Road. Okay.
That's in Romulus, 48174. So if you go to the airport, go to Metro Airport, go past the airport, 2 exits, that's Wayne Road.
Okay.
All right. And that way we'll hand you a clearance as long as you're here between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m.
All right. Okay.
Okay. So that gives you a lot of options. Anything else, sir?
That's it.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Thank you.
I believe this Rodney is Rodney Credit, and I see that we have Mr. Clements in there, who is his attorney, so I'm going to bring them in.
I'm sorry. What was the defendant's name, Paula?
Rodney Credit, C-R-E-D-I-T.
Credit, like credit report?
Yes, sir.
When's he scheduled?
10:30.
10:20.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, 10:30. Good morning, Mr. Clements.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Good, thank you. That is your client, correct?
It is, yes.
Thank you.
Good morning, counsel.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
Good. Mr. Credit, you got audio? Mr. Credit, you got audio?
Okay, yes. How you doing, sir?
Good. Good morning.
Good morning.
Counsel, did you put, I don't think you did, put your appearance on for Mr. Credit.
Your Honor, good morning. May it please the court. My name is Adam Clements, P number 77233, appearing on behalf of the defendant Rodney Credit, who is appearing by way of Zoom video monitoring.
Thank you. Mr. Mena, is there an offer for the gentleman to consider?
There is, Your Honor. The charge, if you plead guilty as charged, 771.1 for a period of 6 months. If the item that was seized by the airport was a firearm, it could be returned to Mr. Credit upon the completion of his probation. If it was anything else that was seized, that item would be destroyed.
No, nothing else was seized, just a firearm. I would ask that the court, I do think it's an acceptable offer, but Mr. Credit just got back in town and I have been unavailable to meet with him as well. I would ask if I could just receive some discovery and then I can meet with him. And then if we could come back on a separate date, I think that we could resolve this with the offer that the gentleman prosecutor suggested.
Mr. Clements, what I'll do is I'll adjourn this till January 7th. If you and
Okay.
Mr. Mena have some communications, you can probably work this out and take care of it by the mail.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, sir.
Have a good day.
Counsel,
everyone.
that work?
Yes.
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 Have a good day.
Counsel?
Oh, he was
Mr.
gone.
Clements,
Yes.
tell him to stay off the treadmill next time. This is court.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was doing that until
I'm sure you did.
so I definitely apologize.
I mean,
Well, I thought he got off it.
I've had some weird stuff happen on Zoom, but that I have not yet happened yet.
yeah. Yeah, that might be the weirdest for me. I've heard of worse, but that's, yeah.
I apologize.
No, I'm not blaming you. It's just, it sets a bad tone for the World Wide Web that we're broadcasting on.
Okay.
Have a great day.
I'm gonna find out who the iPhones are.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jim. I thought he got off the treadmill when he saw we were on. And then he started again.
He hopped right back on.
Good morning. Can I ask what your name is, please?
Nicole Flowers.
Okay, this is the one that Christine had, Judge. She called back.
Okay. Good morning, Miss Flowers.
Good morning.
Miss Flowers, my name is Brian Oakley. I'm one of the judges at the 34th District Court. I've got a file from August 17, 2020 with your name on it. The charge is possession of a weapon at the airport. This carries a possible penalty of up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Wow. Yes.
All right. I understand that you're prepared today to talk to the prosecutor without benefit of your own attorney. Is that correct?
Yes.
Mr. Mena, is there an offer for the young lady to consider?
There is. Ms. Flowers, can you tell me what did the police officer seize at the airport?
He told me that he found a taser in my purse.
Okay, you had a taser. So, Your Honor, what we would offer, slightly offered than what different than what I wrote. What we would do is if she were to plead guilty to the charge, it would be taken pursuant to 771.1 for a period of 3 months. That means, Ms. Flowers, that if you had no further contact with the police and no criminal convictions within that next 3 months, that the charge against you would then be dismissed.
Ms. Flowers, do you
paid your
understand
fine.
the offer?
No, can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sure,
basically
ma'am.
what it means is you plead guilty and this file will be held open for 3 months. As long as you don't get in any more trouble, any criminal trouble, then at the end of 3 months, as long as you've paid your court costs, this would be dismissed. It would not stay on your record as a permanent conviction.
Okay, because I never did anything and it was just an honest mistake. Oh my gosh. So how much do I have to pay in court costs?
In this case, it'd be $500.
And
We-
how long do I have?
I'll
till
give you a
I have-
payment plan. We'll set you up with monthly payments, weekly payments, whatever you need.
Okay. And this is not going to be on my record because I have nothing on my record.
That's a tough question because I hate to sound like an attorney. It's on your record. All right. So you've been arrested. So it's there. So for example, if you apply for a job at the FBI 5 years from now, they're going to see that this charge was out there and that it was dismissed after 3 months. And they're going to understand what happened, that it was a delayed sentence. Right. But after the 3 months, if you're successful, if you go somewhere with a job app and they say, do you have any convictions? You can say no, because it's not a conviction at that point. It'll show that you were in the system, but it's not going to show as a conviction. And I'm not trying to be funny with my language and be cute, but to say it's not going to be out there on your record, it's still there, but it's not a conviction. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. I don't mean to cut you off, but you said I was never arrested.
All right, you've been charged, but same thing. This is in the system somewhere because you've been charged. It's not a conviction, just like not right now. It's not a conviction because you haven't pled guilty or been found guilty.
So what if I plead not guilty?
We can go to trial.
Okay. So
You want to talk to an attorney that represents you? I've got one just waiting in the wings, waiting to talk to you.
okay, so waiting in the wings and then I have to come back to you
No,
like today?
he's right there. The guy that just popped in with the pretty beard.
Okay. So I
He's
can
ready
talk
to have a
him, then I come
conversation with
back.
you.
Okay, so we could talk now, then I come back and talk to you.
Yeah, probably, depending on what you and Mr. Jadala come up with.
Okay, because I'm really not understanding this.
That's why I'm trying to get you to talk to the attorney, because he can give you all
Okay,
kinds of options, answer your questions, and
Right. I would like to talk to him.
all right. Well, we're going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Jadala.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
1 second, man. 1 second.
Ms. Johnson, can you hear me?
Yes.
My name is Brian Oakley. I'm one of the judges at the 34th District Court. I've got a file with your name on it. The file goes back to July 7, 2020. The charge is drove while license suspended, revoked, denied, second offense. This carries a possible penalty of up to $1,000 fines plus court costs and up to 1 year in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I understand you're willing to talk to the prosecutor today without benefit of an attorney. Is that correct?
Yes.
Mr. Mena, is there an offer for the lady to consider?
There is, Your Honor. If she pleads to the amended charge of driving while license suspended first offense, we will move to dismiss the more serious charge of driving while license suspended second offense.
Ms. Johnson, do you understand that offer?
Yes.
And are you prepared to make a decision on that offer, or do you need more time to consider or more information to consider?
I guess I'd say more information. What is
Okay,
that?
ask a question. Maybe Mr. Mena or myself can help you.
I mean, so in taking that offer, what does that entail exactly? What does that mean as far as potential cost or?
There would be fines and costs assessed. In your case, $500.
Okay. And then do I have options with the payment?
Oh, sure. Yeah, we'll work with you on a payment plan, or if you need, if that's what you're thinking, payment plan, we can work with you.
Okay. Yes, I'm willing to accept that.
All right. Did you in fact drive a vehicle at the airport on that date?
Yes, sir.
And at that time, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied?
Yes.
I'll accept your plea. Ms. Johnson, I'm showing your address on Heritage Place. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Phone number 313-623-9926.
Also correct.
And is there anything else you would like me to consider before I set terms?
No, I don't think so.
All right. As I told you before, total fines and costs on this file would be $500. Tell me, how often do you want to make payments? How much you can pay and when you want to start?
I can do bi-weekly.
How much?
And let's see. For 500, I can do between 75 and 100 bi-weekly.
All right, let's just keep it at the minimum then. You can always pay extra.
Okay.
When can you make the first payment?
So not this Friday. What is the next?
Next Friday would be the 13th.
Okay. You know, we'll just start this Friday. I have pay week this week. I'd rather keep it on my pay cycle.
All right, do you have any questions, ma'am?
No. Do I get anything by mail with all of the information?
Yeah, you won't get it before the first payment's due, obviously, but we'll mail you a payment plan.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy your day.
You also.
Mr. Jadala, your appearance for Ms. Flowers, please.
Respectfully, Your Honor, Sam Jadala, P62186, appearing on behalf of Ms. Flowers. Your Honor, after having a brief discussion with Ms. Flowers, she does understand what she's going to be pleading to. She understands her options and that now she's going to take the plea under advisement for a period of 3 months, Judge.
Okay, is that correct, Ms. Flowers?
Judge, it looks like she popped
We
out.
lost her.
Yeah.
We just lost her, Sam.
Uh-oh.
Bring somebody else in while we wait for her to show up again.
Oh, looks like she's connecting back in, Judge.
Trying to.
Hello?
We lost you, Ms. Flowers.
Yeah, right. Okay, I'm back.
All right. Do you understand the possible penalty for the charge?
Yes.
After discussing that charge with Mr. Jadala and the offer from the prosecutor, you want to plead guilty to that charge today?
Yes.
And you're doing so freely and voluntarily, is that correct?
Correct.
All right. On August 17, 2020, were you at Metro Airport?
Yes. Well,
Did you
August,
have-
I thought that was July.
My file says August.
Okay.
The ticket was issued, shows August 17 at 5:39 in the morning.
I could have sworn it was July, but okay.
And were you at a protected area at the airport?
Yes.
And at that time, did you have something that was illegal for you to have at that location?
Yes.
And what was that?
A taser?
Satisfied, gentlemen?
Satisfied, Judge.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, so am I. I'll accept the plea. I'll delay sentence for 3 months. Ms. Flowers, I've got your address on Waltham Street. Is that a good address?
Yes.
Phone number, please.
313-629-7262.
Is there anything else you want me to know before I set the terms of your sentence, ma'am?
No.
Court costs are assessed the amount of $500. Can you pay that with a due date, or do you want a payment plan?
A payment plan.
How much, how often, and when can you start it?
Can I start next month, like $100 every month? Is that possible? And if I could pay more, I could pay more because I'm not working right now and I
Yeah,
don't have any
we'll always
income.
take extra payments. Are you sure you can do one a month?
Yes.
All right. First Friday of the month is December 4th. Is that a good time to start?
I don't have a calendar, but that's fine.
All right, you are all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You gonna send me some paperwork in the mail?
We will.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Judge, I believe this Aisha is Aisha Duncan, who's scheduled at 10:30.
Okay.
Good morning. Is your last name Duncan?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I typed real fast. I didn't put my last name. I'm sorry.
Miss Duncan, my name is Brian Oakley. I'm one of the judges at the 34th District Court. I've got a file here from September 5, 2020 that has your name on it. The charge is possession of a weapon at the airport, carries a possible penalty of up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand that, but that was like an honest mistake. I didn't know I had those brass knuckles on me.
Okay.
And I didn't know that those was a deadly weapon at all. My aunt gave me those because I just opened up a store. So she gave me those to kind of like protect myself from like walking out. So when I left to go out of town, I didn't know that I had that actual wallet inside of my other purse. So it was like a honest mistake that I didn't even know.
None of those are a legal defense to the charge you've been charged with.
Huh?
None of that is a legal defense to the charge that you've been charged with.
You said none of it is?
None of it is. So here's my question. Are you prepared to discuss this matter with the prosecutor today without an attorney of your own, or would you like the advice of a court-appointed attorney?
Do I need one? I mean, I'm not for sure. This is my first time.
Never ask an attorney if you need an attorney.
I mean, okay, yeah, I'm not for sure.
Why don't you talk to the attorney?
Okay, I'll talk to the attorney.
All right, we'll
Is there
put
a
you in
plea
a
offer, Mr.
breakout
Mena?
room with Mr. Jadala. Mr.
Yes,
Jadala,
Hammer.
Mr.
I'm
Mena,
sorry.
go ahead.
Sammer, I would recommend 771 for 3 months.
Thank you.
Brass knuckles will be destroyed.
Okay.
All right, so Miss Duncan, you're going to talk to Mr. Jadala. We'll see you in just a few minutes.
Okay.
Paula, did we do Nicole Flowers?
We did, Judge.
Thank you. I thought so.
Well, the other iPhone hung up. And we don't have anybody in the waiting room now, so it's just
All right.
Mr. Mena, do you have any updates on the trial we have scheduled for 11?
Yeah, we're gonna dismiss.
All right.
So what are we doing on Ms. Duncan's file?
Your Honor, I've had an opportunity to speak with Ms. Duncan, and she understands the offer, and at this point, she'd like to avail herself to the plea.
Correct, Ms. Duncan?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. And you understand the possible penalty for the charge?
Yes,
And you understand your rights and options? You've discussed those with counsel?
yes,
And understanding all of that, you're pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today?
yes.
Did you have a weapon at the airport at a prohibited area in the airport on September 5, 2020?
Yes,
He took it from me. What happened?
And that was brass knuckles?
yes,
I can accept your plea, gentlemen.
I'm
You
about to log in right
satisfied?
now.
Satisfied, Your
in?
Honor.
All right. Ms. Duncan, I've got your address on Birch. Is that correct?
yes, 1245 Birch.
Yes, ma'am. Can I have a phone number for the file?
Area code 702-439-1121.
Thank you. Is there anything you want me to consider before I set the terms of your sentence today, ma'am?
No, that's it, sir.
I'll go along with the prosecutor. I'll delay sentence for 3 months during that time period. Stay out of trouble. No new criminal offenses. Court cost or assess the amount of $500. I can set
Okay.
you up with a payment plan or a due date, whatever works best for you.
A payment plan would be good.
Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly?
Monthly.
How much?
Hello, Ms. Peterson. Did you log into Zoom yet?
Or can you just
see
give it
your,
to me into
trial
3
today?
months then? Like, yeah, you can just do a due date. Let's do that.
I don't like due dates that far out. So let's just
Okay,
do
that's fine then.
let's do $100 a month. You can always
$100 a
pay
month.
extra.
Yes.
Start when?
Next month.
December 4th,
Yes.
first Friday of the month. All right, so
First Friday of the
$100
month.
or more, starting on December 4th, every month.
Yes, sir.
All right, any questions?
No, that's it. November.
Thank you.
December the 1st.
We don't have anybody in the waiting room. Did you guys want to go forward with the bench trial or?
I just called her and I told her to dial in. She should be dialing in momentarily. If we don't need her and if the judge wants to waive her appearance, I don't mind taking the dismissal.
Yeah, Judge, we're gonna go ahead and dismiss on this. I can put it on the record.
Yeah, I don't know why we'd have to have her for that. So the People versus Kendra Horston Patterson.
For the record, Your Honor, James Mena appearing on behalf of the people.
And respectfully, Your Honor, Samar Jadala, P62186, appearing on behalf of Ms. Horston Patterson.
Your Honor, this is the date and time set for trial on this. The people are going to move to dismiss. The victim no longer wishes to prosecute and we're unable to proceed.
And Your Honor, we'd ask for dismissal in this matter.
Dismissed. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Gentlemen, we've got somebody, we're still trying to figure out who an iPhone is. Other than that, I'm doing a lot of bench warrants.
Yeah, I'm going to bring him in right now, find out.
Maybe Miss Patterson.
Good morning. Connect your audio, please.
Is this you, Ms. Patterson? Ms. Patterson, is that you?
She's not connected.
Hello, hello, ma'am. What was your name?
Oh, and gone.
I just sent her a chat message. Maybe she'll see that.
Hello?
Yes, are you Miss Patterson?
They keep calling. They can't hear me. Hello?
Hello,
Can you hear me?
I can. What's your name?
Kendra Patterson. Is this Judge Oakley?
It is, and your case has been dismissed.
Thank you, Mr. Oakley.
You're welcome. Do you have any questions for myself or your attorney?
Oh, no, I was just in a meeting. I seen you on Zoom, but you guys couldn't hear me.
Yeah, we couldn't get your audio connected. That's why I called your phone.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a
You're
good
welcome.
day.
You
Stay
as well.
safe.
Samir, did you hear that?
I did, Judge. Thank you.
All right, so we're done. Lots of no-shows. Thanks, guys.
We had a fairly decent average. I was looking through the,
Better than last time I did pre-trials. We had a 58% no-show.
yeah, I think you're gonna be that high today.
Yeah, no, we did all right. Thank you. Stay
Thanks,
safe.
Judge. You too.
I think we've got 16 no-shows today, so.